How to maintain long-distance relationship. Long-distance relationship is so challenging. We can't spend time with loved one every day, or only once a week, once a month, and even only once in a year. We spend all the day texting and video conferencing at our fingertips. Maintaining the long-distance relationship is not easier than ever, so we need to find the way to maintain it. We don't need to wait for the news every single day, or waiting the meeting moment. Those could be so exhausting somehow. Technology and instant messaging, however, cannot compensate for everything in a long-distance relationship. There are many things you miss in long-distance relationships, such as physical touch and happy moments together. People lose physical intimacy in long-distance relationship. That's why many people think that will never work. Family and friends also often discourage it, and suggest you to end up. But it's seriously heartbroken, especially when you two are really engaged to one another. In this video, you will know several tips you can do to maintain long-distance relationship, so you can keep your relationship even though divided by extra distance. 1. Avoid excessive communication. Communication is very essential in any relationship, especially for the long-distance relationship. But when it's too much, it will damage your relationship. Don't be overly sticky and possessive to your partner. While many couples think that they should compensate for the distance by doing more communication, soon you will get tired of this. Instead of doing excessive communication, it's better to do it as necessary. Remember that less is more. Don't spam your partner every hour with your text or calls. Just tease his or her in the right moments and spots. 2. See it as an opportunity. An old saying says that, if you want to live together, you first need to learn how to live apart. Thus, use this long-distance relationship as the opportunity so you two can learn the journey of love by being apart. It's also the chance for you to prove your love for one another. According to a Chinese proverb, real gold is not afraid of the test of fire. Therefore, instead of thinking that it will pull you apart, you should believe a thought it will make your bond stronger than before. 3. Manage your expectations. To manage your expectations, you need to be able to set some ground rules. Both of you need to be clear with what you expect of each other. Just be open with each other about all the things that you expect. For instance, if one of you are not exclusive, then one of you decide to go on dates, you should commit about this. Otherwise, when you two consider to be exclusive, you also should have commitment for this choice. 4. Conduct creative communication. As mentioned earlier that excessive communication is not good, so consider to have creative communication and do it regularly. For instance, you should greet your partner with good morning and good night every single day. Updating your partner on what's happening is also a good idea. You also can send each other pictures or audio clips. How about short videos from time to time? That also sounds good. These kinds of effort will make your partner feel loved and attended to. 5. Talk dirty with each other. Sexual tension is one of the most important things between couples, and it's undebatable. Unfortunately, sexual desire can't be fulfilled when you are in long-distance relationship. Not only biological need, sexual need is also important for you mental and emotional. To deal with this, you should talk dirty with each other, send the teasing texts filled with sexual innuendos, and the provocative descriptions too. 6. Avoid dangerous situations. To maintain long-distance relationship, you also need to avoid things that are detrimental for your relationship. If you already know that going to drinking with friends your partner disliking to go home late at night will make your partner upset, then you should avoid doing that way. Avoid the conflict as well as possible. Do not let this sort of thing slip by, it will make your partner suspicious or worry about you. At the end, your partner will be upset and it triggers conflict. Meanwhile, conflict in long-distance relationship is very dangerous and not easy to handle. That's why you should recognize the dangers and attempt to avoid it. 7. Do things together. Even though you are living apart, you two still can do things together, such as playing game online together, or watch favorite movies on YouTube or streaming apps. You also can share a song on Skype while another play instrument. How about video call when going for a walk? Those sound really good and pleasing. 8. Do similar things. To feel more loved and attended, you also can do similar things. For instance, you watch the same shows or movies, listen to the same music, or reading the same books. Therefore, you will have lots of information to share each other. You can talk about recent books you two read. Having many topics in common is very interesting for couples, especially if they are living apart. 9. Make visits to each other. When one of you have free time, you should spend time to make visit. You should enrich relationship with more visits. After long waiting and abstinence, you finally meet each other even only for some hours. It will be very valuable so you can get physical touch that you need. For long-distance relationship couple, simple physical touch such as holding hands even will be more valuable and intimate. The atmosphere between you two will be filled with glitter, bombs, butterflies, fireworks, and so on. 10. Have a goal in mind. In any relationship, it's very crucial to have goal in mind. What about the future, and are we going to be apart for a long time? You should ask yourself about these questions, and make a deal and plan with your partner. Couple cannot stay in a long-distance relationship forever, it's a bad news. Eventually, couple need to settle down and live together. That's why the plan is needed. You can set up a timeline, and mark down the estimated times apart and times together. Make an end goal such as buying a house you can live together in certain city, or any plan to lead your relationship further. 11. Know each other's schedules. Don't spam your partner with the texts asking about what are you doing, or something like that. Instead, you should know each other's schedule so you will know what your partner is doing even without asking first. You should know when your partner is busy and free, so you can drop the text or voice calls at the right moment. Don't disturb your partner at his or her work hour, or when she or he is in the middle of class. Particularly if you two live in different time zone, knowing each other's schedule will become more important. 12. Stay positive. To have healthy and valuable long-distance relationship, it's necessary to stay positive. Constantly inject yourself and the relationship with positive energy to keep it alive. Of course the waiting is painful, it makes you feel lonely. But you can remind yourself that fruits at the end will be sweet as heaven. You also should be thankful for being loved by someone and you love back, it's wonderful.